your time will run out.
You ain't got much left. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Sex Cannon.
It's like 9:30 at night which we're recording, and hopefully I'm not tired by this at the end.
I think it'll be fine.
That'll be fine. But like
Today's probably going to be a shorter episode.
probably, yeah. So this one, I mean, it's nighttime, and it got me thinking.
What do you do at night?
I do at night. I dream. That's right. Of course, sleep. But I don't know. It like just. I got like hit by like a Winter Soldier moment, and I just like vividly remember one of my dreams, and that's what we're gonna talk about because
Let's get to it.
I have some peculiar weird dreams.
I have very vivid dreams.
How vivid we're talking?
Like they feel real.
You mean like lucid dreams?
No. I mean like, you know how like dreams where you're like, oh, this is a dream. A lot of times I don't get that response, and
really?
I'm like, this is real.
I don't know. I think I have a couple where I felt something, and then I was just like, what happened? Like the next minute, it's just gone. It's all gone.
My dreams usually the moment I realize like, oh, like either like, oh, I've had this dream before, oh, or like, oh, like this is a dream. Like then I wake up and I'm like,
oh. The latest one I remember, like, hold on, like, Jesus Christ, my nipples are, like, noticeable.
It's okay, that's what people are here for.
But, the earliest one that I remember is, it was just, like, a nice, peaceful dream. Like, it was, like, a grassy field, like, the trees were, like, right there. It was, like, like a bunch of shade too, like it was like covering.
Is it like really nice, like really like?
No, not like laid back, but like it's like this like there's only one tree in like a whole grassy field, and it just like there was like someone there. I don't know who it was, but it was a girl, and it looked like it was like a picnic date. And I was like walking close, it was like where am I? So I walk closer.
You got them cinematic ass dreams.
I sometimes
mine just feel like real life, where I'm just like walking around. I'm like, damn, that's crazy.
I'll have one of I have one of those too. But
yeah, both of mine.
I just walked up to her, and then the next second, I was like she had her arms like wrapped around me, and then like she held me tight, and I was just like I felt something press against my face, and then the next thing I woke up, and I was just like, what
someone
was
was trying
that?
to kill you.
No, like, well, then again, I was like feeling, I was like laying down with my stomach.
Oh.
Yeah, this is how I slept. This is how I slept most nights.
Well, there you go. You're lucky I vacuumed my floor recently. Well, that's probably why your brain's like, I'm fucking suffocating. There's something suffocating me. No. I hope it's a woman. And then you wake up and you're like, "Fah!"
No, I sleep very weird. Like, I sleep like I'm rock climbing.
Me too, dude. I do the same thing. I can't sleep unless it's on my stomach.
Like, I try sleeping on my back, but like,
I physically don't think I can go to sleep on my back.
I mean, I could maybe like if a short nap, but like if I'm like going for like 8 hours of sleep, I have to like turn around and get comfortable.
Yeah,
and just like
if I try to sleep on my back, I'll just lay awake until I turn around. Because then I'm just like just laying there like a mannequin, and I'm like, I can't.
Apparently, that's like sleeping on your back is more likely to get a sleep paralysis.
Really?
From what I remember, yeah. I don't know.
I guess I'll never get it.
I think I got it like once or twice, if I remember.
I don't think.
Like, I could feel my body. I could feel my body like being heavy. I'm just like, why can't I barely move? And I'm like, oh wait, don't turn around.
Yeah,
I
that's when your brain like.
I got it twice. I don't know why. The most recent one. I remember I had dreams like what, a couple of days ago, but I can't remember like as of right now. Probably remember it sometime in the future. But the one I kind of remember recently, so it was at a Home Depot, and
oh, this is number 2.
Yeah,
okay.
It was at a Home Depot, and Like, we're going straight into it. Like, it was like a huge Home Depot. Like, kind of the size of an IKEA.
Yeah.
And there was, like, some other people there, too. And we were, like, playing hide and seek. And then there was, like, this big, like, gate. Well, kind of, like, yeah, gate. And so we kind of, like, open it, like, a little bit. And then it was, like, dark on the other side. But what was on the other side were, like, clowns from, like, killer clowns from outer space. And I'm like,
ew.
What?
Fuck that.
And so
I closed that shit immediately and wake up. I'd be like,
I closed it. I closed it. But then someone else had the audacity to open it fully. And then the lights went on and it was a completely different area. Like, it was outside, apparently. We were outside.
You were in the back rooms.
No, not in the back rooms. It was like, we were just like outside, like a part of a town. And like, it wasn't Home Depot anymore. Like, once that door opened, like, the whole atmosphere like changed. And
did you still play hide and seek?
Yeah, but with the clowns this time. But like, they actually morph into like this big giant clown, and it was like running and trying to get some people, and I was like, oh god, I gotta run and hide somehow. So the clown was going over there. I went the opposite way. I was like, nope, I need to hide. And then and then it kind of it was like a two-parter. It was like two different dreams in one night. It was it went from like those clowns, and then all of a sudden, I shift from that to immediately like on my bunk bed, and then there was like a circus right in front of me.
You just dream about clowns a lot, huh?
I probably was watching something clowns related. I don't know, but like there was a bunk bed, and then I'm like in the middle, not in like in the middle, but like kind of like the front entrance middle. And I could see the whole like circus from where I was, and like, and I'm on my bunk bed too. I'm like, what happened? And then someone was also in my bed, and I was like, what are you doing here? And then that's it.
Wow. You know, speaking of the giant clown thing, I've had something similar with like a hide and seek game.
You did?
I was dreaming. This is like unrelated to the two I had like quote unquote prepared. It's very brief. It's a very simple concept. It was like a VR game where, you know, Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
It was like that, where you like jack in. And then it was like one person is like really big and you're in like a forest scene. And then everyone else is like really small and they have to find them. And that was it. Anyway, I just thought that was similar. That reminded me of a dream I had. Anyway, my real dreams that I'm going to talk about. I'll save the other one for the last because that one's kind of weird. The first one I'm going to talk about is my one where I'm like in my room.
I thought you could have pulled up your phone and been like, here, like, I have photographic evidence of my dream.
It's like some crazy shit. And you're like, how did you get this? And I'm like, beats me. I guess it was real. No, but I'm in my room and it's like dark. But like it's kind of light outside sometimes. But then like the sun kind of sets and I'm in my room, right? It's dark. The lights are off. I'm like, oh shit, I got to turn my light on. I walk over. That light is always on. So that light was in my dream. That is the only light that was on. As dark as I'll show you. Let me show you. Let me show you how dark it gets. Right? And like pretend this isn't here. It's like that. And this is when around the time that I was afraid of the dark. So, like, in my dream, I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh, my God, it's so dark in here. I'm going to get killed by a demon. And so I try to turn my lights on, as you just saw me do. Motherfuckers, don't turn on. And I'm freaking out here. I'm like, why is my light not working? It, like, flickers every once in a while. I'm like, oh, God, I'm going to die. It's over. And so, like, I'm freaking out. And then I go over here to this light.
It was the Babadook that was trying to get you.
No. It gets better. It gets weirder. Nothing happens, really. And I'm like, okay, I should leave my room. Like, it's dark in here. And then I notice this door is kind of open. This is our, like, storage area. And it's, like, pretty small, right? The door is kind of cracked open, right? This is where it gets crazy. I open the door because the light is on. And I'm like, why is the light on? Let me turn off the light. I open it. It's this massive, like, I don't know. I wouldn't say massive. It's like if the room was extended a lot and there was like a bunch of different like unfinished walls and stuff, and like
It's like if, like, the hallway, like, oh, I open this door, and then there's, like, a small hallway to another door, but then that hallway extended.
It was like, it's like, how do I explain? It's like, you know what unfinished basements look like?
Yeah.
Like that, but, like, really big. There's, like, walls everywhere, but it's, like, not necessarily like a hallway. It's just, like, a big room. And, like, in my dream, I'm, like, walking through this whole thing. And I'm like, oh, my God, like, what is this? What's happening? Like, I never saw this in my house before. And, like, the whole time there's, like, I think I met, like, someone in there. And I'm like, what are you doing in my storage room? And they're like, I don't know, bro. Like, I just got here. Like, and I'm like, what is happening? Like, I thought it was going to be, like, some scary shit. And then it was just, like, weird the whole time. Like, it's one of those dreams where you're like, oh my God, this is going to be horrifying, and I'm going to wake up in a cold sweat crying and screaming. But then I woke up and I was like, and yeah, I mean, that was basically, like, the whole thing was just me exploring this whole thing, and there was, like, a bunch of different, like, areas.
I only, like, woke up sweating, like, rarely.
Yeah,
I don't know how does that happen.
See, I think there's, like, certain times where you, like, have a dream that is just, like, terrifying to your brain, and your brain's like, don't think about that. And then you wake up and you're like,
oh my God.
And you're like, what? That was weird.
I think that happened to me, like, 2 or 3 times.
Damn.
Like, waking up and drenched in sweat, like, to the point where my sheets have, like, like, stains because of me sweating in bed. I'm like, oh my God.
Like, what the hell happened? Like,
I had to wash my... It was annoying. I hated that. Yeah. What I also hate is whenever, during a dream, you sometimes, like, feel impacts. So,
right, and then you're like...
Yeah, exactly. Like, whenever, like, you're jumping or, like, you're falling on a dream and you landed, like, your, like, face first on the floor from, like, jumping off a building, and you felt your body move.
And then and then you wake up, you're like...
Yeah, it's just like, whoa.
I hate those ones because I'm trying to fall asleep, but then it leaves, like, that residual, like, feeling in your body of, like, that primal fear. Anyway. Speaking of my second dream, thanks for the segue. Second dream. This one's the really weird one, and we can. I gave you a little snippet of, like, what the concept was, and I think you understand why it's weird. So basically, the dream starts. I'm in a briefing room, right?
What is a briefing room?
Listen. I'm a secret agent for the government, right? I think it was, like, I took down, like, terrorists who, like, have, like, hostages or whatever. Anyway, I get this mission. I'm a woman in this dream, by the way. I don't know if that's relevant. That becomes relevant. So I'm a woman in this dream. I can't remember. I think I had, like, black hair or something. That part doesn't really matter. You just have to know. Anyway, so I get debriefed for this. There's a guy in a school, and he's, like, taken over the school, and he's made it like a little fortress kind of area, right? And I am supposed to pose as one of the students and infiltrate, looking to join their cause, right? That's my whole infiltration mission. And so I go to the school. I like meet, there's, like, guards in the front. I'm like, what's up, guys? I don't remember what I said. It was some clever shit to get in, and I pulled it off crazy awesome. And in my dream, I was like, damn, that was good.
you just go back to, like, your person. You wake up, like, wow, that was good.
Like, damn, I was good. Hold on, let me...
Hey, wait, have you ever had moments like that? Like, was there ever a chance, like you had a good dream and you managed to go back to it? Have you ever?
I have before.
I only have, there's like, always, only a few times, and I couldn't.
I'm a very heavy sleeper, and so once I wake up, I'm, like, also really slow to wake up, and it's a big problem because it's partially why I'm always late to things, because I love to sleep. And I also have, like, great dreams sometimes, and I'm like, fuck, I don't want to go out. But I digress. Yeah, I do have moments like that where I'm like, damn, I go back to sleep because I'm like, I can't miss this. But anyway, or like it's like almost at the end. I'm like, come on, like a few more minutes and I'll finish this up. But anyway, back to the story. So I infiltrate this school. I say some clever shit. They let me in. My mission is going perfectly, right? I meet the leader guy. He's like going to interview me, see what I'm like all about here. He gives me a tour of the school. This guy, okay, wait. So this guy is like, I think he had like white hair, and he wasn't old, but he was like a kid, right? And I was like, damn, this kid is like running this whole shit. He's like crazy, you know. And then
he had white hair.
Yeah, it was like something weird. He had a very distinct look about him. He was very distinguished, I would say, very charming in a way, you know, very much like I want to be on this guy's side, because. Let me tell you, I was almost immediately convinced. like he was giving me a tour, and like the whole time I'm thinking like I'm gonna take down this whole organization. I'm gonna bring this guy in. I got all the information I need now. And then like while he's giving me, he's like talking to me. We're hitting it off. It's awesome. I'm like, this guy's great. Fuck, I can't finish the mission. And the dream, like the whole time, I'm so conflicted with this. Like I'm supposed to be doing this, like, whole thing, and, like, what's the point? Like, this guy's not even a bad guy, and, like, I'm like, maybe I will just actually join these people. And then by the end of the dream, like, I'm about to leave, and, I don't know, he said, like, something, and I was like, shit, I'm staying.
It's like, what'd you say?
Like, I was about to call the government and be like, bring me in, I'm ready. But then, like, I was like, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. And then I did. And it was awesome.
And then the dream ends?
The dream ended like that. And I was like,
what kind of
I'm going with them.
What kind of Mission Impossible ass dream was that?
It was awesome, though. It was the only dream I've ever been a woman. It was crazy. I was like, because I've always been like me in my dreams.
Well, dog, that's how the kind of
right.
works.
And I don't know what the hell possessed me. If the thing about dreams leading into other universes of you, I was a pretty hot woman.
No, I heard people saying that. Like,
it was in Doctor Strange. It's been like a little theory running around forever.
Yeah,
it's just like a thing people like to think about.
Like the people like in your dreams is that it's just like another ultra reality.
I'd like that.
Like, if there's a dream
Except
where...
the scary ones. I don't want to be in the scary ones.
Yeah. But, like, if there's, like, a dream where, like, I don't know, like, at the top of my head, I guess that could be happening somewhere.
I'm a woman in another universe, working with the government.
Hell, I mean, I could be
working with the government right now.
We're not. We're not right now. But
no, I'm not.
Honestly, the last time I dreamed... Because, like, there are moments where I dream, and then there's other moments where, like, I go to sleep, and then next day.
Yeah, I have had that before. It happened on, like two vacations. We used to do, like, a bunch of vacations to the same place, my family. And, like, there was one time that I... like, we had been out, like, all day doing stuff, and then I was so tired, I, like, fell asleep. I think I was sleeping in my parents' bed. Like, this is how long ago it was. Like, I was still, like, a child. And I laid down, I was like, and it was daytime, and I was like, I was so confused. I didn't say anything about it to anyone, but like the whole day I was like, "Is time real? like, did I just travel through time?" But no, I've heard it happen to a lot of people. It just happens sometimes.
Yeah, like whenever you don't have dreams, it just skips over.
Your brain's like, "Damn," and then it.
All right, wake up. It's like, what?
It's like, man, I haven't even slept yet.
It's like, don't worry, your body did it for you.
It's like you're good. Mentally, you haven't slept, but you slept.
I don't know. I like to think I mentally slept.
I see when I do that, like mentally, like my brain's like, "You didn't sleep, buddy," but my body's like, "We're good."
Like you're functioning. You'll be fine.
Yeah, like I'm not like fatigued or anything, but like my mind's so confused, and I'm just like, "What the hell just happened?" Like, why didn't you let me dream? Like that was cool. I
would love to like go back to dreams to where I well, I was like, wow, this is like a really nice, awesome dream, and I want to go back to it. And I'm just like, no, I want to go back to it. I want to enjoy that.
Right, and then you like wake up, and then you like try to go back to sleep, and your body's like, I'm up, bro. I'm
Sometimes I do make dreams myself.
You did like lucid dreaming?
Kinda. I don't know.
I've tried.
Like try to like think of scenarios, and that's what I like. What's playing in my head while I sleep.
Like I've tried to do that.
So I make my own dreams.
I've tried to do that, but like a lot of times I don't even remember my dreams. But like the ones I do are like I almost immediately forget. Like it fades right after I wake up.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, that dream was awesome.
Exactly.
What happened?
Like literally, you'll be like, whoa, that dream was awesome. I gotta tell someone, and then like
on my phone, I get a notification. I'm like, shit.
I'm like, what was it again?
Yeah, like I'll remember like the very end, and I'm like, wait, what happened at the beginning? And then the whole thing just starts going, and it's gone. Some bullshit.
I think that's all I remember from my dreams. Do you remember anything else? Like, have you not had a lucid dream at all?
Not really. Like I just generally don't. I don't know why. I think my brain just likes to be in control of my dreams.
I don't know. Maybe we'll see what happens if we can dream today. Well, wait, but like, is there a thing where, cause like sometimes, people like if people like sleep together, your dreams are like connected.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, or I don't know if this is true. Like, Jesus Christ, man, the camera adds pounds to me. But that's not important. What? Like people like whenever like you're dreaming about someone else, it kind of connects to that other person. Like if you guys are sleeping at the same time and one of the person is dreaming about that other person, it kind of like creates that dream, and like now like the dream's the same thing. Like what happened if like you wake up, like me and you like in our house and we slept and then we both have the same dream. And then we both like wake up, and then we text each other, "Hey, did you just have that dream?" It's like you had the same one too? Like, whoa,
bro.
I don't know if there was any moments.
If we had the same dream together, we better be like G.I. Joe. We better just like start kicking some ass, like
the Dream Warriors,
right? Like if we have a scary dream at the same time, we'll just team up on the monster's ass.
Teabag him.
Yeah. He'd be like, "It's time to die." Then we'll be like, and just like combo, like that scene in God of War with Atreus and Kratos.
Oh yeah, and then we just start like just kicking him,
just kicking the shit out of him.
That'd be great.
That'd be awesome.
It's like, yeah, it was scary. It's like or like I guess in this like other real scenario, this realistic scenario, one of us would be like running and the other person's like, "Nah, I think it wants a kiss."
It's like, hold on. This monster looking kind of.
I don't know. There's some people can think of the weird. Whoa, hold on. Whoa.
Did it unlock something in your brain?
I think.
Have you made out with a monster in your dreams?
No,
before?
no. It's not that.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so.
Less excited, but go on.
Actually, a little before. I also need like to show you this because you might understand this more. So, I remember, this is about dreams, and this is the last thing we'll talk about. So, there was this guy, someone had a dream about this guy whose face looks a little weird. Like he had a unibrow. Like I think he was an Asian dude. Like he looked like kind of. I guess. I don't know. He looked like he was disappointed, but like his facial features were like really kind of detailed, as in like creepily detailed. Like he looked some sort of like weirdo. But then, so this person was like, "Hey, I had a weird dream about this guy," and so they made it like a sketch of it, and there was no one in the world who looks like this guy. And then the thing is, that guy was not the only one who had that dream about that man in the sketch. Multiple other people had the same dream about that one old creep. and they all they were all like writing like sketches, and they were all the same thing. It was the same sketches of that same old man, and there was no one that looks like that.
He's gonna visit us tonight. I'll make a sketch of him if I see him.
Yeah, we'll be like, hey, here it is.
I'll make a sketch of him in my dream, and then make a sketch in real life. And he'll be like, bro. He'll be like,
what if you could pull something from
I'm
your
like,
dream?
my muse.
What if you could pull something from your dream? Freddy Krueger style.
It'd probably be a lot of bullshit. Like, probably stuff I don't need. Like, I'd have like a...
Hey, saves you money.
I'd have like a jacket, maybe. Like...
Just...
Like I wake up in like a full-ass like trench coat. I'm like, what did I dream about last night? Was I a noir detective? Like...
Or maybe like that one dream where you were a woman.
That'd be really funny, waking up with like a crop top, or like a leather jacket or something
or like very very tight clothes. Like it was like a normal shirt for like a woman, but like you as
right now, it's like up to here.
I'm like this. Like what am I wearing?
I was just like a way smaller woman in my dream.
Like very fit.
That would be so funny.
That'd be great.
And I wake up and I'm like, what the fuck? That's like the ending to like a movie.
I think so. So that is all that we have for today. That's just looking back, looking up the stars, thinking like, I had this weird dream, and then this happened.
Maybe we'll have a part 2 when we have even weirder dreams.
Maybe, but all in all, I think that's about it. So thank you for, I guess, listening to our weird dreams. And if you have any weird dreams of your own, let us know. We want to hear. What are you sleeping? Well, what are you? What am I?
Give us things to talk about, please! I hate this guy!
In all seriousness,
we're running out of ideas!
Just let us know what are your weirdest dreams, or what dreams that you can remember. But like, hey, I had this happen. I had a hot dog. It was a wiener dog, an actual wiener dog. And dream.
Comment down below.
Oh, look. Would you look at that?
Yeah. Your time is up.
We're running out of time.
See you soon.
Tick tock. Till next time.